Jerry T. And look at this. Today we're out and about. Yeah, we're at the archery range. And there's JT. What do you got, Jen? Free Dare Eden. Nice. Yeah, we're out test riding the Free Dare Eden we just got in. So
It's very nice.
Test run. So first big bike for Jen. So yeah, that's right. So, all right, guys. We're going to head back. We've done 15 miles to get here, and we're going to do 15 miles back. So let's hit it. So yeah, I'm moving along. Yeah, we come out here, and this is a good topic of I wanted to talk to you guys about how to learn a new bike. Yeah, as you can see, I'm out on some gravel road. I'm trying to hit. We have the new Free Dare Eden that Jen's riding. And it's a torque sensor bike, so that's new. So to limit the blow, what we typically do whenever we get a new bike is we'll ride we have a staunch regular path from our house out here to the archery range is 15 miles. So we know that we've had enough bikes. We know that a 20 amp battery, we should have plenty of juice to do 30 miles. And I want Jen to get familiar with that bike. It's her first 26-inch tire bike that she is riding on. So I wanted her to just ride familiar terrain. And that's really the subject here, is learning the bike, is find yourself familiar terrain. If it's your first bike, you'll want to, I tell people to use find a school where you can practice. High school, junior high, college is great. Colleges really have a big campus and usually a big area you can, a big area you can ride in and get familiar. So you want to, pretty dog. So the area that you guys, I find will just, familiarize yourself with the way to get there and the way to get back. Know the lights, know the light patterns, know when the arrow come up for the turns on the cars, know when, just know the intersection, because that's going to be vital to you being comfortable out on your bike. So if this is your second, third, fourth bike, then you already have a familiar territory. You've ridden a path, you know well, you know that it's 15 or 10 miles this way, 10 miles back. That's what you want when you got a new bike. Ay. It's like Pet Cemetery crossing. Jeez. Ay. No stream run, reservation. Yeah, that's right. All right. So yeah, take that familiar route. You've ridden, again, this is your second, third, fourth bike, keep taking that familiar trail. Familiarize yourself with the bike. Getting on, stopping, intersections, excelling through intersections. So, hey girls. Before you go into uncharted territories or even, unfamiliar routes that you're dying to try. Thank you. So, but yeah, because I want Jen to ride different terrain. So today's objective was to ride a typical terrain. We're on bike paths, which is the bulk of what we do, is on trails. But you saw gravel back there. I wanted her to ride that the knobby tires, the 26-inch tires that she is unfamiliar with. I want her to, you know, taste a little gravel under her tires, so she's familiar with that. So it's not a new experience when she pulls into a parking lot that is gravel and it's something new to her. So I want her to know what that experience is like before we start, you know, blazing trails. So, but yeah, learn your bike, guys. Take your time. It's going to be confusing. You have, you know, pedal assist settings. You have gears over here. Oh my God, you got a display. You're trying to keep track of what's going on, and you don't know what's going on. And, you know, where's the bell? Oh, that's not the bell. You know, you're still looking for, I always tease people when they buy a new house, you're still looking for the light switches at night. You know, that's what you're doing here. You're looking for, is everything where it is? You know, and then typically we always mount our phones, so we have it, out of habit, we tend to want to look down and keep an eye on what's going on with our phone. Am I missing out on something exciting? So really I just keep it up there so I can manage music. But, so yeah, you got a lot going on. Hey guys, you got a lot going on here for someone who's new and experienced. So even if you, again, even if it's your second, third, or fourth bike, you know, it's still all new experience for you, isn't it? Yeah. So with her too, with the freed air, it's a torque sensor. And that's, whoa, that's like, you know, stepping off on another planet. Because it's more like a traditional sort of bike. So you lose that feeling, riding a cadence sensor. You know, you lose that muscle memory from when you were a kid of riding a torque sensor or riding a traditional bike. So a torque sensor will, the more power you put into the pedal, the more you go. So, and freed air really has a great setup. They have a great app that will allow you to put it in different modes. So there's so much going on there that we'll review. But back to my point, so much going on. Busy, lots to learn. So I want people who get their first bike or get a bike to ride familiar territory over and over and over. Familiarize yourself. So, because that's important. It really is to success. So, all right. Yeah, so again, I'm looking for Jen to just be in familiar territory. So yeah, where she's comfortable with her terrain, she knows what to expect there. So she can really kind of focus on the style, how the feel of the bike is underneath her. And again, it's the same thing for you too. Want you to get familiar with that whole style of riding. Every bike will be a little bit different. So, and again, if you're switching from something like a cadence to a torque, to a torque, to a cadence, something that much of a drastic change is going on, then yeah, you just stick on the regular trails, guys. You know, don't get caught up in groups. Don't volunteer. Hey, I got a new bike, guys. And you call all your friends and you get a ride share going on. You do not want to do that. So, yeah, there's no use in having your friends cackling at you the whole trip and you're trying to, again, get a feel for all this. So, and I also recommend too, when you start off with a new bike, I don't want you pedaling. Treat it like a moped. Use the throttle. Get used to the bike. You know, we're all familiar with the throttle, so we can do that. What I don't want you to do is get lost in the pedaling. So that will come, okay? That will come as you learn. So if you can, you can familiarize yourself with the bike itself. All right, guys, yeah. So when you're learning your bike, you want to avoid group rides. You're okay. Pretty dog. There we go. All right. So yeah, you want to avoid group rides and plenty of advice. So you want to just get out on the familiar trails, and you need to know your bike, because if you have to lay this bike down, if you're going to fall, you need to know how to do it. And your body will tell you. Your body has an instinct about it. It will know how to protect itself from a fall. But you don't when you're on an unfamiliar bike. If your mind is all on this, and you're gonna fall, and you start to go down, and hey, there you are. Yeah, you're gonna be worried about the bike, not yourself. And that's the problem. That's what happens. There's the acorns. We tend to, if we start to go down, we worry about to protect the bike. Notice we forget about ourselves. It's an instinct, okay? If we don't have the bike, our body will protect itself. We'll go into a mode of protection. Yeah, so we'll try to soften the blow. But where people, thank you, where people run into problems as the bike's new, you're worried about wrecking or breaking or hurting the bike. That guy can read his phone at home, I guess. So, yeah. It's better to know your bike, learn it, feel comfortable on it, getting on, getting off of it. You're a master of your domain, for sure. No Seinfeld pun intended there. Yes, it was, but hey. Know your domain. Learn the bike. So, and if you do take a spill, you'll find that you'll be able to lay the bike down and protect yourself. So you'll be able to protect the bike and yourself. But you're only going to do that once you're comfortable. You know what everything's going on here. You don't need to babysit anything. Everything is flowing nice. You've got it down. So, but all right, gang. I'm going to go ahead and let you out here. I appreciate you watching. If you could like and subscribe, that helps the channel. All right, Jerry T out.